So based off what I see on social media, neck training has gotten a lot popular recently, but a lot of people still skip it for some reason. So today I just wanted to talk about how neck training has changed my life, not just from a physical standpoint from my time as a football player or now that I'm competing in Muay Thai, but also from a mental standpoint and how it helps me in everyday life, and just how neck training overall has made me feel safer in my own body. So when I was playing football, whenever I'd get hit in the head, I'd have things happen to me like I'd hear a ring or I'd be a little bit out of it for a moment afterwards. But after I started training my neck, those symptoms stopped a significant amount. And even just recently in Muay Thai, during my first competition, I ate a clean head kick. But because of my neck strength, I don't think I got rattled and I was actually able to follow up with my own offense. And that's because your neck is literally a shock absorber for your brain. Basically, if you get hit in the head and you have a weak neck, your head is gonna rattle side to side, and your brain will then hit against your skull from the whiplash, which causes a concussion and just brain damage overall. But if you have a strong neck and you get hit in the head, your head will just kind of stabilize yourself, and therefore your brain just crashes against your skull less, and you get less brain damage and you don't get a concussion. But this is just my experience from the before and after effect of training my neck. There is also solid evidence to support that training your neck does reduce risk of concussions. Even the king, Dr. Andrew Huberman, says so. But another reason is just aesthetics. For example, if you look at Formula One drivers, they're not 350-pound NFL players. In fact, a lot of them are actually under 140 pounds. But I feel like they still carry a certain confidence about themselves. And a big part of that, in my opinion, is just the fact that they have really thick and strong necks. If you don't know, Formula One drivers have to train their neck a lot to be able to deal with the G forces when they're driving 200 miles per hour. And just having a strong neck commands a certain kind of power. Also, there is photos online where it's two people that are the same guy, and it's just one has a thick neck, the other has a skinny neck. And you could just kind of tell which one looks more manly. And even if you're straight, you could kind of tell which one girls would most likely find more attractive. And also, whenever TV and movie bullies called a nerd that they're bullying a pencil neck, they usually don't mean it as a compliment. So even if you're not doing a contact or combat sport, just from a look standpoint, it's also good to work out your neck. And there's also other reasons to train your neck too. Like if you're doing grappling, you actually use your neck quite a bit to be able to post on people, whether you're doing wrestling or jujitsu. You also use it when you're clinching in Muay Thai a lot. Like you actually need to have a strong neck so your posture doesn't break and you don't get kneed in the face. So having a strong neck does actually help with your performance in the sport itself. Also, just from an injury prevention perspective, usually if you train a muscle correctly, there's less chance of you injuring that muscle. Same goes for your neck. And neck injuries in grappling is super common. Like the jiu-jitsu coach at the gym I work at, he says he wished he started training his neck earlier because he has some problems with the discs in his neck. And the last reason I'm going to mention for today is just posture. Like if someone told you to imagine an alpha male in your head, you probably wouldn't picture someone with bad posture. Like the dude would probably have, good posture and present himself in a strong manner. But a lot of us do have bad posture because we're on our phones and looking at our computers all day. But working out your neck will strengthen the muscles that keep your head aligned with your spine, which will in turn fix your posture. And of course, I was mainly just joking about the alpha male thought experiment, but according to Dr. David Schwartz, who wrote The Magic of Thinking Big, and also myself just from personal experience, having good posture and good body language does help you come across as a more confident and capable person, and also helps you feel like one too. That's something I talk about in one of my early videos when I first made this channel about President Snow and good characteristics that he had, which I mainly made just for practice making videos. But I talked about how not only does your mood control your body language, but your body language also has a big effect on your mood. So yeah, having a strong neck doesn't just help from a physical standpoint, but from a psychological and mental one too. So if you want to learn how to train your neck, I have a video of easy to learn neck exercises you could do that you don't need any equipment for, which you could do literally right now if you wanted to. Those will be a great place to start if you haven't started neck training. I'll link that video right here. But as always, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments section. And if you found this video helpful and you would like to see more videos like this, make sure you drop a subscribe. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.